All right, these last two exercises you can feel free to just try on your own. If you feel really comfortable, you don't need to do them, but I'll do them in case anybody wants a little more help, right? So exercise 3 says we're looking at a fun-sized bag of Skittles, and it tells us the distribution of the different colors in there. So right off the bat, when I see these little numbers, I'm already thinking this seems like that tire question. It seems like we could write down, if we really wanted to, all the reds, all the greens, all the purples, which I don't have a purple, so I'll just use blue, and all of our yellows, which again I don't have. So as soon as I can write down that whole list, I'm thinking this is probably a sampling without replacement question, but we'll verify that as we keep doing this. So as we keep reading, we see we're going to select 2. There's our sampling issue, and we know how many things we're doing. One at a time without looking. Nothing here about putting them back into the bag, so we are doing a sampling without replacement. So the first question says, what is the probability that both are green? So again, make your 2 slots. In fact, you should just go ahead and do that immediately as soon as you see that. And in this case, we need them to both be green. So what's the probability that we have a green Skittle at the beginning? Well, we can see there are 7 green out of, this is my least favorite, so I have to add them all together. And it looks like we have 26, she says confidently, out of the 26 total Skittles. And if I take out that green Skittle, now we're changing our probability to 6 out of 25 for that second Skittle. So that's it. That's our sampling with replacement. Again, feel free to pause the video and try the next one, or just continue on with me if you want a little more hand-holding. So the next question says, what's the probability exactly 1 is red? So let's go ahead and get the red one first. And if exactly 1 is red, that means the second one must not be red. This is the one where we have only one outcome that we need to make sure that we multiply by 2, because I get the red Skittle first and or second. Now the probability that my first Skittle is red, let me resurrect this green Skittle, is 5 out of the 26. Now I've just removed this red Skittle from the bag, so I only have 25 left. And the rest of these Skittles are all not red, right? So I could either count them all up or just do 25 minus the 4 reds that are left. There are 21 Skittles left that are not red. So that's our multiplication that we're doing for this. 2 times 5 times 21 divided by the 26 and the 25. So 0.3231. Cool. All right, I'll go ahead and just do exercise 4 in the same video because I don't want to have to upload one. So exercise 4, we have an ice chest. Again, we're seeing something similar to the Skittles because we have 4 cans of Coke, 3 cans of Pepsi, and 2 cans of Sprite. So 1, 2, 3, 4 Coke, 3 Pepsi, 2 Sprites. 3 cans are selected at random, one after the other without replacement. What is the probability we get exactly 1 of the 3 cans as a Pepsi? Okay, so we know we're doing 3 things. We're looking for a probability of exactly 1, which means we need to do the weird multiplier thing. And we're looking for a Pepsi. So we have our 3 slots. We need 1 to be a Pepsi, which means the other 2 are just not Pepsis. I don't care what they are. And there are 3 ways to do this, right? I could have done Pepsi, not Pepsi, not Pepsi, not Pepsi, Pepsi, not Pepsi. Those are the 3 ways. I'm just going to use X's instead of the complement notation because it's quicker. And then we're just doing this math, right? What's the probability the first one's Pepsi? Well, there's 3 Pepsis out of a total of 9 different things in the cooler. If I take one of these guys out, there are now 8 things left in the cooler. And it looks like 6 of them are not Pepsi. So it doesn't matter which one I take away. I'll just take away one of the Cokes for right now. Now we're down to 7 things in the cooler. We still want something that's not Pepsi. And now there are 5 not Pepsis out of the 7. So there is our calculation for this. Looks like we get 0.5357. So those are our sampling without replacement questions. You'll probably only see one of these on the exam. It could be an exactly one, an all, a none, or if I really want to get tricky with you guys, an at least one or a not all. So think about these original ones from exercise 2.